Have you ever felt tired even when everything in life seems fine? You have a job, a home, people who care about you, yet something inside feels unsettled. A small comment can weigh on your heart for days. A memory from years ago rises like a wave. And you wish for quiet, not outside, but within. You try to find peace through music, meditation, travel, conversation, but the stillness never lasts. It fades as quickly as it comes, leaving you searching again. The Buddha once said, "If you wish for the world to be still, first be still within yourself." Because every experience begins in the mind. When the mind is restless, everything feels chaotic. When the mind is calm, even the storm feels soft. Inner peace is not the result of a perfect life, it is the art of holding a quiet heart in an imperfect world. To understand this, we must return to the roots of awareness, the timeless teachings of the Buddha. All phenomena arise from the mind. All things are impermanent, and compassion is the path to freedom. These three seeds, mindfulness, impermanence, and compassion, when nurtured daily, blossom into unshakable peace, a peace no one can give or take away. Everything begins with the mind. The mind is like a lake, reflecting everything that passes above it. When the water is clear, the reflection is true. When the water is disturbed, the image becomes distorted. Humans suffer not because of events, but because of how the mind perceives them. Someone's harsh word stirs anger, losing something precious brings grief, not getting what we want breeds anxiety. We spend our lives trying to fix the outer fires, forgetting that the fire inside is the real source of heat. The Buddha said, "When the mind arises, phenomena arise. When the mind ceases, phenomena cease." The world we experience is shaped by the state of our mind. If our mind is calm, everything appears gentle. If our mind is troubled, the same world feels hostile. To be spiritual is not to run away from life, but to remain awake and kind within it. You don't need a mountain cave to find peace. You only need a conscious breath. Breathe in, know that you are breathing in. Breathe out, know that you are breathing out. In that moment of awareness, the stream of thoughts pauses. The mind returns to the body returns to the present. Each time you feel upset, take a slow breath and whisper within, "I am coming home to myself." Smile gently, not to pretend everything is fine, but to remember that you can choose peace at any moment. Peace does not come from having fewer waves, but from learning not to fear them. A person who knows how to breathe does not need a calm sea, they simply float with the tide. When the mind begins to settle, you start to see the next truth of Buddhist wisdom, impermanence. Everything changes, our bodies, relationships, emotions, even the breath we take right now. Nothing stays forever, and that is both the pain and the beauty of existence. Most suffering arises because we resist this truth. We want happiness to stay, people not to leave, our youth not to fade. But as the Buddha taught, all conditioned things are impermanent. Impermanence is not a curse, it is the pulse of life itself. Without impermanence, spring could never follow winter. Flowers could never bloom after the cold. Without impermanence, sorrow would last forever, and healing would never come. To accept impermanence is to flow with the current of existence instead of fighting against it. When you truly see that all things rise and fall, you stop clinging, and in that release, peace quietly enters. Whenever something troubles you, breathe and remind yourself, "This too shall pass." This simple phrase is medicine. When you're sad, it whispers that pain will fade. When you're happy, it reminds you to cherish the moment, for it is precious and fleeting. The awakened ones are not sad because of impermanence, they are peaceful because they understand it. Think of an autumn leaf falling from a branch. It doesn't fall because it was abandoned. It falls because its time has come to nourish the soil for new life. In the same way, when something leaves your life, it may be making room for something new to bloom. To live in peace, you must learn the art of letting go, not indifference, but gentle acceptance. Let go of the need to control others, to force outcomes, to demand certainty. Because in truth, the only thing you can control is your own mind. Remember, nothing lasts forever, not even pain, and in that impermanence, we find peace. And when your mind is calm, when you understand impermanence, the third door opens: compassion. Compassion is not pity, it is the deep recognition that every being suffers, and that you do not wish to add to that suffering. When your heart is filled with anger or resentment, you imprison yourself first. The person who hurt you may have moved on, but you still carry the wound, feeding it with thoughts and memories. To forgive does not mean to approve of what was done. It means to free yourself from the chains of bitterness. The Buddha taught, loving kindness is the source of happiness. When you cultivate a compassionate heart, you become a safe home, for yourself and for others. You no longer need the world to change so you can be at peace, because peace now lives inside you. Here's a small practice. Sit quietly. Place your hand over your heart. Breathe slowly and bring to mind someone who has hurt you. Then say silently, "May I and this person both be peaceful." At first, it may feel impossible, but each time you do it, the seed of compassion grows a little stronger. Forgiveness is not a gift you give to others, it is a gift you give yourself. A compassionate heart cannot be defeated by the world, because it sees the truth behind every action. That everyone, in their own way, is just trying to find peace. Too often clumsily, often through pain. When you understand this, anger softens, judgment fades. Your heart opens like the sky, vast, quiet, embracing. And then, as these three understandings deepen, calm mind, awareness of impermanence, and compassion, you'll notice something subtle. The world around you seems different. Not because it has changed, but because you have. The noise is still there, but it no longer shakes you. People act the same, but you no longer take it personally. The rain still falls, but instead of annoyance, you feel gratitude. That is true inner peace, not given by success or love, but born from awakening within. You don't have to escape life or become perfect. Just pause each day, breathe consciously, and remind yourself, I can choose peace. No matter what happens, you can always choose stillness over reaction, understanding over anger, compassion over pride. And when you do, the world inside you becomes luminous, like a full moon shining through the clouds. One day, you will realize, peace is not a destination. It is your natural state, hidden beneath layers of thought and fear. When those layers fall away, there is nothing left to find, because you are peace itself. You will sit among chaos and feel as if you are in a temple. You will speak amid noise and remain calm. You will act amidst confusion and stay gentle. You don't have to force peace, only to notice when you are not peaceful. The moment you notice, peace begins to return. Let your breath be your closest friend. Whenever your mind stirs, come back to it. Breathe in, I know I am alive. Breathe out, I smile to this life. And then you'll see, everything you were searching for outside has always been within you. You only needed to pause, to breathe, to come home. In that moment, peace is no longer something to achieve. It is what you already are.